up, you guys? Jake Mexican here, and I am going to show you how to make Ranger cuffs. So, this is part one of the many parts that I will show you of how to make a full Ranger suit. Minus the helmet, of course, because I do not make the helmets or the shields. I get that question a lot. So, I figured we should start from the bottom and go all the way to the top because I got requested a lot as well to how do you make a bodysuit. And I'm going to take my time on that one because there's a lot of things that I have to do in that video. So stay tuned, feel free to subscribe because there's going to be a lot of parts to this whole thing or whatever you want to call it. You're probably wondering, what is a Ranger cuff? Well, this is pretty much it. It's the thing that goes around their arms. Usually, they would have gloves on, and they would put this over it, and there you go. In Mighty Morphin, they had the diamonds, but in other seasons, they had different designs to them. Not all cuffs were the same. Some didn't even have cuffs to begin with. Here are the things that you need. Basically, you'll need paper to cut your design out, a ruler, preferably a bendy flexible ruler. I will leave a link in the description showing you where to get this bendy little cool ruler, but a normal ruler should be fine. Also, you're going to need measuring tape for your wrist and forearm, scissors, and you're going to need a pen or pencil. Preferably pencil because you're going to mess up. I know you. No, I don't, but I know you're going to mess up. Also, you're going to need leather. You're going to need marine vinyl. And you're going to need zippers. Now, you could use marine vinyl for the white, but I used leather for the white because it looks a lot better and it makes it more durable, sturdier, and it just looks cool. It looks cool when you're making stuff with leather. And so leather doesn't come in different colors at times, so I would just use the marine vinyl for the other colors. You can find them on eBay, you can find them online, of course. And where I found this in the sewing studio in Orlando. So if you know where that's at, be sure to check that out too because they have a lot of stuff there. Not just marine vinyl, they got a bunch of fabrics, they got a bunch of stuff in there that I think you guys would like. So now you gotta measure your wrist. So go around your wrist, measure it up. Make sure it's a little bit open, not too tight. So for me, it's around 6.5 for wrist. Then forearm. Measuring it up. And it's about 11.5. So, wrist, 6.5. Forearm, 11.5. Just go right there. Round it up higher. Bigger is better. Because if you go smaller, then you're going to mess up. If you mess up, then you have to start all over again. And you wouldn't want to do that. Also, you'll need forearm length to wrist. Here's the problem with that. I purchased these zippers at Zipper Stop, and they only make up to 8 inches. So I think you're just going to have to go with the 8 inches unless if you can make them shorter and you can sew them down. It's a little bit more process, but that's totally up to you of how you want to do this. But preferably, normal forearm length is around 8 inches anyways, so that's pretty much how it looks like, and that's how the zipper will look right there. So there you go. So once you got your measurements, once you got all that stuff together, then you make your pattern. Now Jake Moore made a pattern on his computer through Photoshop that I was too lazy to do, and I should have done it because it would have made my life a little bit easier. So if you know how to do all that stuff, then go ahead and do that stuff. I can't really tell you the whole step-by-step process because I've never really done it. But if you want to contact Jake Moore, and if maybe he will make one, maybe on his Patreon, so yeah, I'm sure he'd be glad to make it. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and just draw the pattern and draw it on pieces of paper. preferably a more thicker paper so you don't have to deal with just stuff, less stuff you have to worry about. You draw a line that's like a little curved line on the top, like that, and then straight down here, down there, and then the length for that, and there you go. You cut it up. There you have a cuff. You have one cuff there. So then you make another pattern. You make another pattern, and then you add the diamonds on there. So this requires a little bit more of math, and I know some of you probably don't love math as much, but you gotta do it. You gotta do it so these all can match. So to figure this out, you're gonna basically lay out your pattern, and you're going to go around. You're going to go around the base. So right here, I think the ideal height of the diamonds should be around 5 inches. So 5 inches from there. And then you do is divide by 2, and you'll get 2.5. And that will be your horizontal lines for the diamonds. So where you go from there, and then you go from here to here, here to here, and that's where you'll get your full length of where your diamonds should be. So they all fit perfectly. They're not going to fit straight. They're going to be curved around like this. So as I can see it right here, it's around 2.5 from here to here. So then add that times 4, that's what you get. Simple as that. Just do it a lot of trial and error. You're probably going to mess up the first time, but it's okay. I've messed up many, many times. So once you get all that, you cut it all on your vinyl like this. So you just cut it up, cut up the diamonds, do 4 of them, and then cut one in half. Because as you can see, there's only 4. There's only 4. And after that, I would recommend you putting on the zippers first. Sewing the zippers on first. Boom, just a straight stitch. Also, you're going to need leather needles because it's going to really mess up your sewing machine if you use the regular needles. So be sure to check that out at Joann's or wherever you can find it, because it will save you some time and it will save your sewing machine from all the pain that's going to get on making this stuff. So straight stitch here, straight stitch here, and there you go. There you have your zippers, and then cut off the excess, and you got it. And if just make sure it opens and closes very well, and there you go. Then you stick on your diamonds with glue as well. You can use Loctite glue with the little brush or anything, just something that could stick it on. Don't worry about it, you won't see it, and when you sew you won't get any glue on your needle. So I usually glue right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, and you don't get any residue at all when you're going through the whole diamond. Also, be careful. Be very, very careful. Go very slowly and carefully. Just take your time the first time you do this, because leather makes holes. So like once you make a hole, it's going to be there. You're going to have to start over if you mess up, and you wouldn't want to start over. So just take your time on this. I usually go really fast because I've made at least 50 pairs of cuffs already. So yeah, this is a no-brainer for me at all. But for you, this might be very difficult, and there's a lot of information, so feel free to go back and forth to this video and make sure. And if you want to ask me more questions, just ask me, ask away. So that's pretty much the gist of it. So there you have it, and just make sure everything fits well. Everything fits well like that. Open and close once again. And there you have it. All that. And just repeat the process one more time, and you'll have 2 pairs of cuffs. And you are about 10% done with a ranger suit. So there you have it. Now you have a Ranger cuff and you don't have to commission me anything. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. And because I really did enjoy this, I'm going to start making more of these, more and more. So I will promise to get them out as fast as I can. Life is just hitting me hard. But, you know, I do this all for you guys. Not for me, not for whatever, all for you. So be sure to subscribe and follow all my social medias like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't really use Twitter, but you know, I can add that there. And follow me on Patreon as well. And if you would like to, feel free to donate. Feel free to donate as low as $1, however much you want, because I will be posting this video there first. So the people on Patreon, hello, because you're seeing it first. And you'll be getting all the exclusive stuff first. And you'll get giveaways like Deca shirts like this, Deca Fit shirts, and also I'll be doing those fitness stuff in that account as well. So yeah, hopefully you can donate. Hopefully you can just message me about anything. No worries, I am always on my phone. I swear it's like stuck to me. A lot of people can confirm that. But yeah. Just put down in the comments what would you like to see next. Feel free to put down in the comments what you would like to see. Would you like to see other Ranger cuffs? Would you like to see Ranger belt? Would you like to see Ranger boot cuffs? So yeah, just ask away. Ask away, and I'll be sure to do it. I'll be sure to, you know, if I have time, I'll be able to do these again, and I'll make all the things that you guys want to do. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll be uploading the next video very, very soon. So stay Deca, guys.